not being clear about what we need in relationships, not being clear when people have hurt us or made us feel bad, then we are subject to feeling like we are stuck, feeling like we are in situations where we will never get our needs met. Some of us even start telling our own selves negative thoughts. We start telling ourselves, oh, well, maybe I'm not worthy, of the relationships that I want. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Oh, maybe people really can't support me how I need them to. Hi, his favorite, how are you? And then before you know it, we get caught, right, in this negative mindset that takes us down this rabbit hole of believing that what we need is not important. What we need is something that's not attainable in a relationship. It makes us also believe that, the people that we are in relationships with can just not meet our standards, and there's nothing we can do about it. Right? That is a negative way of thinking that did not work for me, and I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work for you either. So what can we do about it? What we need to do is we need to start truly, truly, truly believing that the boundaries that we put in place, we are worthy of. Right? So how do we do that part? We do that part by first understanding what is our thinking behind these boundaries, right? Because not having boundaries causes us to be depressed because the thoughts start to control how we start to move through life, right? But we are in control of the thoughts. So by us getting in control of the thoughts, we now are preventing those episodes of us falling into that depression, right? So what we first need to do is we have to be able to start to control the thought, right? This is what I talked about in the Facebook group. So these are the ways that you start to control your thought. First, you have to be transparent with yourself, and you have to ask yourself, what are my negative thoughts, right? I encourage you to be vulnerable and transparent because nobody is inside your mind but you, right? Take a pen out, piece of paper, write out your thoughts, right? Whether they be good or bad. Try not to judge yourself. If you do find yourself judging yourself, it's okay. Have self-compassion for yourself, right? Write out your thoughts and then look at them. Really look at them, analyze it, ask yourself, is this a real thought or is this thought coming from me, right? Is this real? Ask yourself, is your own reality, how much of it is really happening and how much of it is happening based on old negative thought patterns that we have? So let me make it plain so that you guys understand where I'm coming from. The Facebook group. The Facebook group is called Living Free. It's inside. If you go to my the link in the bio, it'll take you directly there. So where was I going? Oh my God. Y'all know I still got the itis from yesterday. We're eating too much. Oh yes. So I was giving you an example. So an example of how this would look is if we said something like, "Oh, I'll never find friends that can support me because people really don't have the emotional capacity to support me." Right? Let's say I believe that thought. So now I'm going into the world with that thought that people really can't support me. But here comes this friend who is very kind, very sweet, open, giving to me, hearing me, honoring me and who I am, right? This person is trying to get in. They're trying to be that person that I'm saying doesn't exist. But when I keep that negative mindset, I will believe that what I'm seeing in front of me is not real. And I'll tell myself, well, it's only going to be like this for a little bit. eventually they're going to do something, or they're going to say